Oh wow, is
That's
that more
just
stuff to go through?
Yeah, it's full.
Wow.
It's full of this type of stuff. That and
That's
on
awesome.
the top of my barn.
It's so fun to dig through though, isn't it?
Froggy flips.
Morning.
How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Even though he was a
There's no date on it, but I know they're like 1980. I was
Oh, really?
probably like 8 years old.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's really cool graphics on it. Care if I lay these down for a second
No,
and keep
you just
looking?
come in that chair.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
$16.
Okay. You don't have any more vintage toys or anything, do you?
I do not. The only other thing I have is, I don't know if you remember the Tomy dollhouse. It
Not
was
sure.
like a Better Homes and Garden.
Okay.
And it was like, I've got all the people and all the furniture and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I don't know if you want to see it or not. I have it inside.
If you don't mind, I would look at it, sure.
Hey, sweetie. This is his stuff. I'm gonna go grab that dollhouse because he wants to see it.
Thank you.
Let me see if I got the pictures on my phone too.
Yes.
So it has to be put together. I put it together to take pictures.
Oh, okay.
So there's the bottom, and then it has like all of the furniture, and I did take pictures, and there are a few spots that are. So this will just like, there's a crack up there.
Sure.
There's a crack in the window, like somebody really threw a rock at it or something. It's kind of bent, but it's old. Yeah, and I played with it all the time. I took like my brother's like little safari animals,
Sure.
and we had like a zoo, and there are one of them. She's lost her head, but her head is in there.
Oh, cool.
It's the mom, the dad, the son, the daughter,
Okay.
and then it has kitchen, living room furniture, and in the refrigerator, and then the cabinets are like plates and Pepsi
Yeah.
and Coke.
Okay. I don't know how much you asking for it.
I was originally asking 125, but I think I just need it gone. I was gonna do 50.
50?
The furniture alone, I've looked at online, is worth like $200. So
That's
there's like
neat.
the little plates and hamburgers, little Pepsis, and a little pie.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll buy it for 50.
Okay.
I got that bag too. It was a quarter.
Oh, you just throw it in there if you want to. Actually, I used those with.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I did. And when you put them together, there's like little tabs on the inside, so you don't break it when you pull it out. You gotta push the little
Right.
tab.
Makes sense.
All right.
20, 40, 50.
Okay.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
I appreciate you bringing that out.
You want to carry that box on? He's gonna carry the house.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
The whole house.
Morning.
How you doing, bud?
Good, good. You?
Good. He's got a little bit of everything out here.
Mine's on your soundboard.
On his.
5 for all.
Oh.
Is that 3 for all of this?
Let me see what. He'll be back.
Okay.
What are you looking at there, buddy?
This is on top here. It says 3 all. Is it all of this or just that? Do you know?
What are they? Are these movies?
Like reel to reel.
I'm pretty sure that's probably for the whole thing.
Okay.
I'll call him. Are you
Oh.
interested?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be right.
Okay, I can just put them aside and keep looking. I'm gonna get
Okay.
these two.
5 for all. Are you wanting these two?
Yeah, I'm gonna get these two, and I'm gonna keep looking around for a minute.
Oh, okay.
So I can just put these somewhere, and then
Yeah. Just set them off to the side there.
sounds good. Oop, I'm in no hurry.
Stuff you need there. I'll be in the barn. Tell you what, you want to get
It's okay.
He just thinks you're gonna feed it.
It's okay.
Don't eat me. Are you finding some stuff?
I got some stuff over here. Let me do one more little look around, and I'll pay you up.
Oh, well, take time, everybody. This stuff here is mine, non-negotiable
Okay.
on some of that stuff. Yes.
Hi.
Hey. Very good, everybody.
There we go. How much are the hats, you know?
He's got
Oh, okay.
$3 for all.
Can't argue with that, can you? Oh, awesome.
Hold on for a second. I'm trying to see. Can you there help me out here, Sandy? What size is that old Evan?
Those were my mom's hats. She collected those old farmer's hats.
That's really neat.
They're
The whole
cool.
bag, yeah.
There's some good ones in there.
How about the marbles and stuff? Are those for sale or are those just
No.
display?
Well, I'm digging a dump.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. I'm finding a lot of good stuff in a dump.
Yeah, that's pretty cool stuff.
An old jar of pennies.
Oh, really?
Yeah, old Indian head pennies. You'd think people wouldn't throw stuff away
Right.
back in 1930 or whatever.
It's crazy what you
They
can find.
did.
That's awesome.
Don't know the artists on those. Different.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know. Worked on cruise ships, so you
Oh,
can
nice.
see there's stuff
Yeah, from all over the world.
yeah, different places and
Was this your mom's then?
I don't know where that
Yeah.
came from. I just found it.
It's interesting.
Everybody in my family died in about 7 years.
Uh-huh.
I'm overloaded with this kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
This is the first sale I've had in years.
More chests.
Got dogs. Sharon's got dogs.
What would be your price on the whole thing here?
With the case?
With or without? It doesn't matter on the case.
I don't count how
You know what?
many.
I got probably 1,000 of those buttons.
Oh, really?
Different.
I love old buttons.
Do you?
Yeah.
I got thousands of them. And a lot of them are real old. You know, it's a cool one. And a couple guys come over here and looked, and this one,
Stump for Beechwood aging.
it's got to be Budweiser.
Oh, yeah, probably.
You know what I
There's
mean?
Yeah.
40
Who else does Beechwood
Right.
aging?
There's 43. There's
Like 42 or 43, right? Some.
yeah. About 43 or
Thank
40.
you.
All right, thank you. What would you offer for all of them?
How about 50 bucks? Be a little more than $1 a piece, like $1.25 a
It looks
piece.
like it's about 30 or 40, but okay. I'm not trying to be rude.
Oh, no, you're fine.
All right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Let me show you something while you're standing here. This is,
Oh, wow. Is
That's
that more
just
stuff to go through?
yeah, it's full.
Wow.
Oh
It's
my
full of this type
God.
of stuff. That and
That's
on the
awesome.
top of my barn.
It's so fun to dig through, though, isn't it?
Well, yeah, yes and no.
It's exhausting.
Yeah,
That's really cool. I appreciate this.
yeah, you can just leave it there. Anybody
Okay.
that puts anything on this table, it's already sold.
Okay, and I got a little pile over there, too, going.
likes puppies in here. Who has one?
So there's 56 right there, right? 53 and 3.
Those hats were 3 a piece.
Oh,
or
3 a
20
piece.
for all of them.
Okay,
Is what I had.
that's fine. That's fine.
I think. Well, no, that says $3 for all. I don't know if these were in there. I'll let you have them for 10.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
did have 20 on all.
That's
of them.
fine. I'll take it. So
Whatever.
60. And then
Stones.
that was 3, it says, right?
Rolling Stones is free today.
Oh, cool. That's over at 60. Good enough. And I got all this here.
3, 5, and 5.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 reels.
Take this.
40.
Oh.
What, 110?
110 for everything?
Yeah.
Deal.
Anybody take this? It's Halloween.
You're gonna cut yourself.
My hand.
20, 40, 60, 80, 1, and 10. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
My hands are made of
Where did you see this?
Facebook. Facebook. Yes, Facebook.
Okay. We got.
Was it on Craigslist too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the. Just kind of starting, you know. A lot of the type of stuff that you bought is kind of what I have.
Right.
A lot of it.
Just nice little mixture.
Yeah.
All right. I'll take this and I'll come back for that stuff. Thank you.
I know. A million miles.
All right, sir. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, everyone. So we're back in the garage. Only made it out to 2 garage sales today, but the stuff I was able to find, I'm feeling really good about it. Some of this stuff is kind of hard to put like a definitive value on, but I definitely see potential, especially given the less than 170 bucks I spent all day long. So real quick, let me show you some of the stuff I picked up to resell. At the first sale, got a lot of vintage toys. Nothing that I saw huge value in, but they were cheap enough that I thought they'd go great in the antique booth. Like paid $5 for this Barbie fashion maker in the box, an old Kings Island salt and pepper set, this Disney baby music mobile, an old children's tea set in the box there. And then like some little odds and ends, like these little dolls and stuff. But then when I asked her if she had more toys, she brought out this old Tomy dollhouse. I wasn't really aware of this, but when she said 50 bucks, I figured there was enough stuff in here that I was willing to take that gamble. And looking at comps now, I'm pretty glad I did, because there's quite a bit of value here, it seems. It looks like if you put it together and sell it as a big set, they can go for between like $200 and $300 for a setup like this. Or you can do the old part out thing and sell pieces of furniture by themselves, or sell rooms off by themselves, sell pieces of the dollhouse off by itself, like take a wall down and sell that replacement wall. But it does look like some of the furniture from some of these rooms, like this is the kitchen here, and then this is like the living room furniture here. It's got the stereo and the TV and the couch and the plants and all that stuff. You know, some of these room furnishings can sell for like 50 bucks or more on their own. Some of just the separate pieces of furniture, like the refrigerator here, can sell for like 25 to 35 bucks on its own. And like I said, there's just quite a bit of stuff in here. There's some characters. Looks like the daughter's messing her head maybe. But there's plenty of ways to maximize something like this. So like I said, I'm definitely glad that I went ahead and gambled that 50 bucks, because I think it's going to turn out just fine. And then at that barn sale, got lots of cool stuff. I think I paid $110 total there. Got like 8 fishing reels. Definitely not an expert on old fishing reels, but I just kind of took a chance on some that were in pretty clean condition. I have looked all these up since I've been home. Looks like most of them sell in the $12 to $25 range. This bucket of stuff was marked at $5, and I liked it because of the old radio station stickers in it. 103.3 is still here, but it's called something else now. I think Fox 103.3 was even before my time, so I thought that was kind of neat. But then once I got it home and kind of dug through it, I found these antique Valentine's Day cards. I think most of these are from like the 20s and 30s. I know some people love that sort of thing. Tons of old postcards, all from different parts of the world. So those are always kind of fun to look through. So yeah, just some random odds and ends like that. There were some cassette tapes. I think it was marked, yeah, it was marked at $5 for all of them. Once I got these home and dug through them, there's a really nice little stack of good stuff here, like the Cars, David Lee Roth, some Elton John, some Van Halen, U2, Rush, Bruce Springsteen, ZZ Top. So this is definitely all stuff that I would have picked by itself. And then there's more stuff without cases, and there's some empty cases and some recorded over blanks. But $5 for this little stack of cassettes was definitely a deal. Then this big box of reel-to-reel tapes was marked at $3 for everything. A lot of these are recorded over blanks. Like there's a bunch of these Scotch magnetic tapes. So even though these are all technically open, used, recorded over, you can still sell these like in a big lot. There's probably 15 or 20 of those. So as far as one big lot goes, I'd be surprised if couldn't sell this for like $50 or so. And then there's some actual commercial music in here. The thing about reel-to-reel tapes, artists that you wouldn't normally look twice at in like any other format, like records or cassettes or anything like that, they can still have plenty of value when it comes to reel-to-reels. So you have people like Henry Mancini, Freddie Martin, Artie Shaw, Ray Conniff, Herbie Mann, Guy Lombardo. All these I probably wouldn't look twice at if I saw a stack of vinyl with them, but since they're reel-to-reels, I'm definitely going to grab them, and I think there's some money to be made there. And then we have this very cool 1981 Rolling Stones poster. Not in perfect shape, but good enough, definitely displayable. And that actually has some pretty good comps on it. There's what the bottom of it looks like. Vintage rock and roll posters, especially with a notable band like the Rolling Stones, are definitely a no-brainer, especially when it's that cheap. And then I bought this vintage button collection. They were marked at $3 a piece or 4 for $10. I got the entire set of like 42 or 43 of them for $50. And I'll be honest with you, that's kind of a crazy offer when it comes to something like this. I probably wouldn't recommend that you just do something like that, because many times you're not going to easily be able to get your money back. I kind of go crazy for stuff like this, even though there's not always a ton of value in it. I just kind of felt like I was getting such good deals everywhere else that I could afford to gamble a little bit. So it turns out there's not a lot of value in most of these buttons from what I can tell. However, there is one, this one right here. It says a free university and a free society. This one seems to sell for about 50 to $60. So I'll definitely be the first to say that I got lucky that that was in there. Otherwise, it would have been really hard to break even, or not hard, but it would have just taken a long time. And probably the buy with the most potential was this bag of old farmer's hats. You've seen me buy stuff like this before. A lot of people pass right over something like this because it's so gross looking, like all the foam's coming out of all these hats. Like often when you find these, they're just one step away from the garbage can. It's always fun when you can save a big bundle of them like this, because some of these just end up having shocking value. So I'm not going to get all of them out because I don't want this foam everywhere, but all you have to do is take a vacuum cleaner, get the hose attachment, just like clean off all the stuff. Turn it over and just vacuum all that crap out. In your listing, just make note that you did that. Do your best to kind of reshape it. I mean, don't work too hard because people buy them in any condition. But the payoff for that little bit of work can be huge on some of these hats. I've sold plenty of these old farmers hats anywhere from $20 on up to like $400. From what I can see so far in here, there are a couple decent hitters, like these DeKalb hats. These usually do really well, and that one does too. Those should do pretty well once they're all cleaned up. All these hats have the brands that you want to look out for, like Swingster and K-Brand. These old hybrid hats tend to do pretty well. I'm guessing this Farm Bureau and will probably do pretty well once it's all cleaned up. And I don't even know what's all in here. Looks like there's tons of Pioneers and like different kind of Harvest Kings. Probably going to be some that aren't really salvageable, and that's okay. But they definitely take a little bit of work. But if you're willing to kind of get your hands dirty and breathe in some of this crap for an hour or so, you might be surprised with some of the results. Definitely my most exciting find of the day, even if it looks like trash to a lot of people. Alright guys, so that's all I got for you this time. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching the video. But until next time, stay safe, stay healthy. Love ya. Bye. When they hear that cha-ching and they all look at me, I guess they'll know I'm buying this crap.